Democrats want Trump to be the Republican nominee in 2024 because they think they can beat him, because this is what I can say on Rumble, probably wouldn't be allowed to say this on YouTube, because they're lying, stealing, and cheating in 2020 did get them the White House. And so they feel confident that they have patented that process and that they can replicate it. They feel emboldened and empowered because they were never held accountable for what they did. They were never held accountable for any of their law-breaking activity, any of their electioneering. And so they think, well, if you combine the electioneering, which they were never held accountable for, plus the media vilification of Trump, which was, like it or not, successful. The left successfully turned Trump, who was a universally well-liked person, even by Democrats. He was a celebrity. He hosted The Apprentice. He was the richest man. He lived basically in these luxurious mansions that were plastered with gold, this opulence. Everyone loved Trump. He was witty. He was funny. He was charming. He was Trump. And the media, the mainstream media, this is the power of the mainstream media. They successfully vilified someone that we all liked and turned Trump into Orange Man bad. So those two things combined, and maybe there's a third thing here that makes it a trifecta. Maybe it's the electioneering that they got away with, combined with the media vilifying Trump, turning everyone against Trump. And then, of course, we have the weaponization of the federal government against Trump that hamstrung his administration, that's still coming after him to this day. We had Russia, Ukraine, Mar-a-Lago, and now this, an actual indictment. Oh, you see me too, says sad times we live in. This is sad. This is a very sad day. This is a scary day for our country. And I don't say that lightly. A scary day for our country because we've abandoned the rule of law. We've abandoned the rule of law. Before we got on this live, I was doing what we've all been doing and paying attention to this news, watching it, comparing it, feeling angry. And I came across an article that was talking about Hillary Clinton in 2016. And Hillary Clinton, as you recall, the Clinton campaign and the DNC colluded to pay for the production of the Steele dossier. We all remember that, right? Pay for the production of the Steele dossier, but they did it through a law firm, Perkins Coie law firm, so that they could hide what they were doing. They could hide the fact that they were fabricating horrendous lies against President Trump and then using it to smear Trump and then trying to keep their distance from it and say, oh, this is just a product of intelligence. We didn't pay for this. This isn't opposition research. This just surfaced organically, and it's so horrifying. But do you know what Hillary Clinton did? She labeled the payment for the Steele dossier as legal fees. It wasn't really legal fees. And yet now we have this district attorney in Manhattan, Alvin Bragg, who has indicted Trump. Reports are that it's 32 counts that Trump is being indicted. It's under seal right now. We don't know the details of it, but we all know what's in it. This is the Stormy Daniels case, this porn star who once claimed that she had an affair with Trump. She actually recanted that a couple years later and said it wasn't true. So she was just trying to clout chase. She was just trying to accuse a powerful man of sexual misconduct in order to be paid off for her silence, which she was by Michael Cohen, not by Trump, not by his campaign, not by the Trump organization, by Michael Cohen personally. Trump knew nothing about this. Michael Cohen paid her $130,000. And when Trump paid Michael Cohen back for this, he labeled it as legal fees. It wasn't legal fees, so it was an incorrect way to label this in business documents. At best, it's a misdemeanor of falsifying business documents, but you have to have intent behind something like that. And to be honest, no one really gives a flying rat's tail about that kind of thing. Literally no one cares. No one cares. We have a border that is being overrun by terrorists. Project Veritas just released a new video from a Department of Homeland Security whistleblower that said just in the last 6 months alone, over 160 known or suspected terrorists have infiltrated our southern border because it's completely insecure. But they want to get Trump because he said it was legal fee when he was paying back Michael Cohen, and it wasn't actually a legal fee. This is evil political targeting. I hate to even use the phrase banana republic because we've used it so many times since the Biden administration, during the Obama administration, with the deep state targeting Trump. But this is what we're facing. This is what we're facing right now. Hillary Clinton did arguably something much worse. And I'm not talking about just her entire existence, which obviously is much worse. I'm talking about when she paid a law firm to pay Christopher Steele to fabricate the Steele dossier, which she then used and the deep state used to target Trump, both in the court of public opinion and through the legal system with the intelligence community. She labeled that as legal fees, and it wasn't. And it's a campaign law violation, or a campaign finance law violation. And you know what her penalty was? She just had to pay it back. That's it. It was a technicality, and they're just like, rectify your technicality and have a nice day, ma'am. But with Donald Trump, they want him handcuffed. Hi guys, it's Liz Wheeler. Don't forget to watch my show, The Liz Wheeler Show, every night at 7 p.m. on the First TV. You can download the free First TV app, or you can visit thefirsttv.com/Liz and start watching today.